Welcome, Earth enthusiasts, curious minds, and fellow rockhounds. Have you ever looked at our planet and thought you knew it inside and out? Well, today, we're diving deep into some truly mind-blowing geological facts that just might surprise you, revealing the dynamic, colorful, and sometimes quirky nature of Earth beneath our feet. Get ready to have your perceptions of geology shaken, not stirred. From the shifting continents that reshape our maps over millions of years to the sparkling gems hidden in Earth's crust, geology is a field packed with astonishing revelations. We'll explore Earth's incredible internal dynamics, uncover the secrets of precious minerals, and take a tour of the fiery volcanoes across the U.S. So, buckle up. It's going to be an epic journey.
Let's start with our restless planet. Did you know the Gulf of California is actually a spreading zone? Millions of years from now, it's destined to become a full-fledged ocean. Imagine the new coastlines. And speaking of future geography, the Earth is slipping along the San Andreas Fault at a rate of about 2 inches per year. That means in about 15 million years, Los Angeles and San Francisco could be next-door neighbors. Imagine the property values then. Our planet's magnetism is also quite the shapeshifter. Every so often, the magnetic poles actually reverse their magnetism, meaning north becomes south and vice versa. Scientists estimate this could happen again in about 1,000 to 2,000 years, so maybe start relabeling your compasses and fridge magnets now, just in case. If you've ever wondered why Earth doesn't have as many impact craters as the Moon, there's a simple answer. We do, but our craters have gradually eroded away or been overgrown by vegetation. Our dynamic surface simply cleans itself up. Looking even further into the future, approximately 200 million years from now, Asia and America are predicted to collide to form a supercontinent centered around the North Pole. Scientists already have a name for it, Amasia. Apparently, they're better at predicting planetary mergers than naming them.
Closer to home, the Great Lakes region in the U.S. still experiences earthquakes because the Earth there is still rebounding from having been smushed by massive glaciers during the last ice age. And while smushed isn't officially a geological term, maybe it should be, because it perfectly describes what happened. These mighty lakes also hold a staggering secret. Combined, they contain more than 20% of the world's available fresh water, not counting underground aquifers or polar ice. Ever feel like Iceland is disproportionately large on a world map? You're not imagining things. It's approximately the size of Kentucky, but the Mercator projection map we commonly use distorts landmasses near the poles, making them appear much larger than they are. Gives Iceland a bit of an unwarranted sense of grandeur, doesn't it? And speaking of landmasses, did you know that no country owns Antarctica? There's a treaty that establishes it as a neutral zone. However, the melting ice due to global warming has begun exposing huge oil reserves beneath its surface, which could challenge this neutrality in the future. The Dead Sea is famously buoyant, meaning people automatically float when wading into it. This isn't magic, it's geology. The water is so dense due to dissolved salts that human bodies are less dense in comparison, causing us to float effortlessly. When you take a deep breath, what do you think is the most dominant element in the air? If you guessed oxygen, you'd be wrong. Our atmosphere is actually 80% nitrogen. Gotcha! Moving deeper, the Earth's mantle is not molten like lava. It's actually a greenish color and is solid, but behaves plastically, like very thick silly putty. In fact, the most common mineral in the entire Earth, bridgmanite, didn't even have an official name until its existence was proven in 2014. Have you ever heard that continents move as fast as your fingernails grow? While it sounds slow, this tiny movement of about 5 millimeters per year adds up to kilometers over millions of years. It's a subtle yet powerful force. And for a truly mind-bending fact, the Earth's core is roughly 2.5 years younger than its surface. This is due to gravitational time dilation, a fascinating effect of relativity.
Now let's unearth some dazzling facts about Earth's precious gifts. It might surprise you to learn that rubies and sapphires are actually the same mineral, corundum. Their basic chemical formula is identical. The difference in color comes from tiny traces of other elements. Traces of iron stain the mineral red, creating a ruby, while traces of chromium or titanium stain it blue, forming a sapphire. This means that despite popular belief, rubies, sapphires, and even emeralds are actually more rare than diamonds. And speaking of diamonds, not all of them are transparent. Diamonds come in a dazzling array of colors, often called fancies, including yellow, green, blue, orange, brown, often called champagne diamonds, purple, gray, black, milky white, and pink. Red diamonds are by far the rarest. The color of diamonds is influenced by trace elements. For instance, nitrogen can cause yellow or brown hues, while boron leads to blue diamonds, and natural radiation can induce green tints. One particularly intriguing diamond is carbonado, commonly known as black diamond. While traditionally thought to be meteoritic in origin, recent research supports this extraterrestrial connection, showing it's likely from disrupted carbon-bearing stellar bodies or planets. Its unique characteristics, porosity, a distinct patina, and polycrystallinity made of many small crystals are inconsistent with formation deep within Earth's mantle, where conventional diamonds form. Think of it as a cosmic traveler, perhaps arriving during the late heavy bombardment that peppered the early inner solar system, an event evidenced by the Moon's numerous craters. Diamonds form deep within Earth's mantle, about 90 to 120 miles below the surface, under immense heat and pressure. They are then brought closer to the surface through powerful volcanic eruptions in specialized rock formations called kimberlite and lamproite pipes. Interestingly, the diamonds found in these pipes are often billions of years old, while the kimberlite itself is much younger. It's like these volcanic eruptions act as natural, ancient diamond elevators, simply transporting them to the surface.
Next time you have an upset stomach, you might reach for an antacid. Did you know that antacids taste like chalk because they are chalk? That's right, most common antacids contain calcium carbonate, which is the primary component of chalk. Calcium carbonate works by neutralizing stomach acid and is a base on the pH scale, reducing irritation and promoting peristalsis to move acid into the stomach. Beyond noticing, calcium carbonate is also a key ingredient in construction materials like cement and concrete, and it's used in agriculture and even plastics. And for a fun party trick, if you smash or strike quartz, even a milky piece found on the beach, it will actually spark and smell like fire. If you have a clear piece, it can even look like lightning inside. This happens because the poles in the CO2 molecule are slightly unbalanced, and when pressure is applied, they separate. When the pressure is released, they snap back, releasing the energy as light and a distinct smell.
The United States is a volcanically active nation, home to a surprising number of fiery giants. There are 18 volcanoes in the U.S., with the potential to erupt again, all located in Alaska, Hawaii, and the West Coast states. In fact, the U.S. has the most volcanoes globally. The Yellowstone caldera often brings up supervolcano fears, but the good news is that it will probably not destroy the U.S. The amount of rhyolitic magma beneath the surface is currently relatively small. Even if it erupts, it's more likely to cause minor lava flows rather than a massive supervolcano-type eruption. So for those hoping for a dramatic, cinematic end to the US, when it comes to earthquakes, the most earthquake-prone state in the U.S. isn't California, it's Alaska. Alaska also boasts several of the country's most threatening volcanoes. For instance, Mount Spur is seismically monitored and has experienced unrest, including significant eruptions like the one in 1992. The Alaska Volcano Observatory provides ashfall forecasts to help communities prepare, warning that even a disruptive ashfall of 100 grams per square meter can turn day into night. In Hawaii, Kilauea is ranked as the U.S. volcano with the highest threat score. Its intense 2018 eruptions, which saw communities overrun by destructive lava flows and widespread respiratory ailments from noxious gas emissions, are clear examples of why it's a very high threat. The Hawaiian Volcano Observatory continually tracks its activity, including the recent elevated degassing and inflation, reminding residents about hazards like Pele's hair strands of volcanic glass that can be carried miles by wind.
On the west coast, the Cascades Range in Washington and Oregon, along with volcanoes in California, are actively monitored. For example, Mount Rainier in Washington is an active volcano that has had hundreds of small earthquakes recently, though scientists assure us these are from hot water moving through existing faults, not magma breaking new rock. Such comprehensive monitoring is crucial for early warnings. The U.S. Geological Survey (USGS) plays a vital role in keeping us safe. The National Volcano Early Warning and Monitoring System (NUVS) was established by Congress to monitor volcanoes, warn citizens, and protect them from undue harm. NUVS focuses on 34 very high or high-threat volcanoes, upgrading monitoring capabilities with advanced tools like digital telemetry for Alaskan volcanoes, new lahar detection systems for Mount Rainier, and infrasound arrays and cameras for other key sites. These efforts are critical because airborne ash clouds from volcanic eruptions have caused hundreds of millions of dollars in damage to aircraft and disrupted lives in Washington state and Alaska. Staying informed is paramount. The USGS offers a free volcano notification service that provides customized email alerts about volcanic activity. Local emergency management services also offer subscriptions to alerts for various hazards, reminding us that being informed is the most important part of preparedness.
From the slow dance of continents to the fiery breath of volcanoes, and from the everyday magic of chalk and antacids to the cosmic origins of black diamonds, geology is truly full of surprises. Our planet is a complex, ever-changing entity, constantly shaping and reshaping itself in ways that are both profound and, at times, incredibly surprising. We hope these facts have sparked your curiosity and given you a deeper appreciation for the incredible science beneath our feet. Keep exploring, keep questioning, and stay curious about our amazing Earth.
Welcome to my channel, where you'll find over 2,000 videos on geology, geochemistry, AI, and many other subjects. If you like what you see, help us grow by subscribing, liking, and sharing this channel.
I think these videos are brilliant, and I'm sure you will like them too. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to click the notification bell.